you're a professional?
Are you?
That's it, Clark. Show 'em who's boss.
Oh, we're all in this together.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. I am Mr. Clark Griswold. It is late right now. I really like making these videos for you guys, so I'm going to put out a top 3 pick play, our top 3 picks for March 30th, Wednesday, March 30th. Excuse me. So yeah, I got 3 plays for you guys, my top plays. I want to say something off the start. Somebody asked me about calls and option plays and playing just regular shares. When I'm telling you guys puts, I would not short sell regular shares or common shares. Okay, so if I'm telling you guys that I think if something's going down and you're just playing common shares, you're not playing options, don't play those, please, unless you are overly familiar with how to short a stock, because I would hate for you guys to end up losing money. When you short a share with options, let's say it costs you $100, well, the most you can lose is $100. When you're buying shares and you spend, you know, 100, 200, $300, you can lose a heck of a lot more than that if it goes in the opposite direction. So if it starts taking off to the upside, there's a really good chance you guys could lose a lot of money, and I don't want to see you guys do that. So if you're playing just common shares, please don't short stocks unless you are overly comfortable and you really know what you're doing. I would only short a stock with options. I only short stocks with options. So you guys are free to do whatever you'd like, but excuse me, just a word of caution. So I'm staying up late to do these top 3 picks for you guys. I'd appreciate a thumbs up on the video if you're watching it. I'd also appreciate a subscribe and maybe a follow on Twitter. So I'll run through these real quick. IBM had a 2 up that finished red. Okay, so we're going to look for IBM to possibly reverse. So again, common shares, I wouldn't play this. But if you're playing with options, let's take put options at $130.43. That is our trigger. Okay, so we hit that. Let's get into play. And then let's take our targets at 129.60. Okay? Or you can, take a bunch of your profit here. Or if you're in that 20% range, 15% range, 10% range, take some profit, okay, guys? Get out of the play with some kind of profit, okay? So that's IBM. We can play with puts. PFE is next. That's Pfizer. Pfizer is the same kind of play. It's a 2 up that finished red. Okay, so we can look for puts again on this one here at 52.56 with a trigger. Okay, now this pink line here is our trigger for the monthly. So it's quite possible we haven't triggered this yet, but if we trend down tomorrow, I'm going to move this up. Let's say our trigger is 52.62 for puts to the downside. So it's quite possible that if we trigger this, if we get to this line, guys, we've triggered on the weekly swing, okay? So you have the possibility to, if your expiry on this is, end of the week, you can take some profit and maybe let a few shares or contracts, ride into Friday, okay? And see what happens. Because if we break this pink line, we have a really good opportunity to make a little bit more money on Pfizer. But again, make sure you're taking profits, okay? Third one of the night, PINS, PINS, has an outside bar. So this is one, if you're playing common shares, we take the break of only the high, not the low, okay? So 28,681, that's our trigger. We break this line, we're in the play. If you don't know how to automate shares or you can't automate shares, just right click here and just add an alert, okay? And so now you will be alerted when we approach 2667, and you can be ready to jump in on this when we break 2681. So I don't want you to play it at 26.81. When we get to 26.82, 83, 84, get in that play. Okay? And if you're playing options, it's the same thing for calls. For puts, we'll take puts at 25.46 with the triggers. And again, here I want to point out that this pink line is our break for the weekly swings, okay, for this to come back down. So it's possible that we hit targets 1, and this is our target 2 right here. Okay, so if we break that, we can leave a few runners on going into Friday. And I'm going to give you one more play just because I said bank. The banks all have the same setups. We're 2 ups that finish red. This one has time frame on the day, week, and month to the downside. So this is Wells Fargo and Company. So we can take our play at 51.54. If we break this, we're in the 51.55, 51.56, 51.57 range. Let's jump in there, and then we can look for targets right here at 50.78. And again, if we're in this intermediate range here and you have 10, 15, 20%, guys, take some of that profit, okay? But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, give me a thumbs up, and we will see you on the next one, guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you for all the subscribers. I'm trending up to 200, and it's very exciting. So until the next one, guys, bye-bye.